We have a viewer who has a question for you, Dr. Jen. Here's the question. What's the best treatment for a bone spur on my foot?
So really interesting, because I actually spoke to one of my colleagues who's an orthopedist about this. And first of all, these can be incidental findings. They're really common as people age. So a lot of times they'll get an x-ray and then someone will say, oh, look at this. It's not causing your pain, but you have a bone spur. And then just knowing that you have a bone spur can actually make you think, you know, that this is the power of the mind, that you're having discomfort there. They don't have to be treated with surgery unless they're really, really causing a problem. Most of the time they occur in big joints, but in the foot you can definitely see them. For discomfort in your foot, ibuprofen, Tylenol, rest, ice, you know, just some change in your footwear, some orthotics, that kind of thing, absolutely can help. The foot is tricky. So you can see a podiatrist or an orthopedic surgeon, but super common condition.
All right, your prescription for wellness.
Okay, has to do with how to treat a sunburn. Now, before we get to the graphic, the first way to treat it is not to get it in the first place, ideally, right? And that prevention is so, so important. But it happens to the best of us, even with the attempts at preventing it with sunscreen. So what do? Take a cool bath or shower absolutely can help symptomatically. Using a moisturizer with aloe vera or soy, also very, very soothing. And then aspirin, as long as you don't have a contraindication, or over-the-counter pain reliever like ibuprofen or Tylenol, can help as well. But again, we've all been there. I've been that fool who tries to put the spray on at the beach in the wind.
Yeah,
and
you don't
shockingly, it doesn't go on.
Yeah. Or you get it on in certain spots and burn in the others.
That's right. Yeah. So
Aloe vera does work.
It happens. Yeah, it does.
It certainly does. And if you have any more questions for Dr. Jen, just send them to us on Instagram, at Dr. J. Ashton.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.